よし、いけたー。ぐっもりこんもり。本日はアンメト続きをやります。山森桔梗です。ロレンちゃんいらっしゃい。よいしょ。大変なことです。もう私、また創作方忘れちゃった。確認しよう。創作方。よいしょ。FXC すると打つとパンツ。打つはスペースで、パンチは X。アクションも X。よっしゃ。転んがるがあるんだな。確かな。アイテムは C。よし。ロードだ。前回は確かダンジョンのところですね。あ、行っちゃった。あかった。違うです。降ります。ダンジョンだ。よし、セーブ終わり。ダンジョンへ。そうです。ダンジョンの入り口はそういうパスワードが必要ですね。へえ。
I reached the first intersection. It had 3 exits: north, east, and west. I checked the map.
ちょっと待って。忘れちゃった。なんだっけ。英語のマックとはなんだっけ。忘れちゃったよ。よし。West は西と。よし。EEW わかんない。EEWWN やっぱりノートにしようか。EEWWNNN 4回ですね。はい。ESESSNNN 長っ。こんなに長いんだ。
The first letter was E, so I took the path to the east.
すると
I reached the second intersection. It also had 3 exits: north, east, and west. I checked the map a second time. The second letter was also an E, so I took the east path. I would make an effort to check the map at every intersection as I proceeded.
よかった。毎回チェックするんですね。どこあれこっちか。ダブルはなんだっけ。ダブルはどっちだっけ。西か。 西ですね。西パスワードこれだよな。違う、なんだっけ、こっちです。西、びっくりした。びっくりした。どっちだっけ？こっちも上ですか？あそこには鬼が。怖かった。へえ。西回復、ちゃんと回復。一気に行きます。死んだは。もう一度確認しよう。にすると西だよな。西ですね。違う、西なのに。違うな。決してそうではないな。こっちに行けば。西とやだ迷子にいる霊が映っても問題がない。よし。なくっても大丈夫だ。何回目今。やべえ、何回目だっけ。今どこ？やべえ、どこ今。今どこだっけ？こっちか。すると死ぬよ。こっち。やだ。するとこっち。記録しようか。ほら、今は、いいか2回で、S を1、2、OK？ F は1。2、3、4。よし。こっちですね。はい。するとイースト。こっち。すると見えなか かよ。死ぬよ。死んじゃったよ。うつ。なことじゃなくてうつでも大丈夫かな。1回目。2回。星1回。はあ、死ぬよ1回、2回、3回、4回、こっちが4。いや、回復しないと死ぬですね。するとまたこっちへ戻って、今は4回のnerfだから、あちゃ。だから今はこっちすると、あとはイーストからすぐ南。するとまたESS ENSW よし。するといきます。E で S ですると E で S で回復がないの。回復大丈夫かな。死ぬ。よし。1回目。こっち。こっち。2回。ここですね。するとまたループで。1回、2回、3回、4、4、こっち。すると、死ぬそう。回復。今はここですね。1回のnerfにします。いや、大丈夫。濃度がちゃんとあれば分かってるぞ。はあ、迷子なんてしません。あとは1回こっち。こっち。こっち。すると2回やったから、ここ入ります。入りましたらまた回復。やべえな、これ大丈夫かな。 ちですね、今。はい、よし。すると、イースト。東方の向こうで、すると2階のノーフ。よし。こっちだ。最後は、こっちだ。
There was something odd about that wall. I found a suspicious brick that smelled like turkey. I pushed it, and...
いけた。よし。ステージコンプリート。ナイス。はは。ははは。よし。
I entered the secret door and left those dungeons behind. Ahead of me was a less dank portion of the basement. According to Mike, there had to be an elevator somewhere that went to General X's office, which should ultimately hold the original helicopter key. On the other hand, Robert told me that he heard of a special room with an X on its door, which could alternatively hold a copy of that key. Either option was fine as long as I could get a hold of a damn working key. And thus, my search of the basement began.
よし。脱出終わり。C1 って何？粘土。これは何だろうな。へえ。あそこはなんだ？私1。粘土ですね。なんで？なのようですね。こっちに行きます。あ、X マークだ。
A door marked with an X, just like Robert told me. There it was, the secret room where they kept the helicopter key.
Why would they keep a key in such a creepy place instead of an office?
The more I thought about it, the more things felt out of place. I had a strange feeling, like a gut feeling that something was just wrong.
へえ、なんか怪しいですかな。
Jesse, here. Over. Shit, there's no signal down here.
行こうか。あ。
Mr. Fox, you have finally arrived.
General X?
The same. Are you searching for a key, Mr. Fox? Perhaps one for a helicopter? You won't find it here, Mr. Fox. I'm afraid that your contact has betrayed you.
Fuck.
Don't blame him. He's been the victim of my counterintelligence.
Ha ha ha.
Right there, in front of me, was General X, the puppet master of Operation Jericho. Not only was he a merciless, psychopathic asshole, he was so smart that he could predict my every move. For starters, he tricked me and Robert into searching for this room.
You had us waiting longer than expected, Mr. Fox.
If you drew some arrows in the labyrinth, I would have come sooner.
That would remove a certain charm, don't you think? By the way, I brought some company.
Colonel! Doctor!
I see you're already acquainted. I'll get to the point, Mr. Fox. Surrender. Otherwise, we'll start executing our guests.
There were too many people. If I opened fire, Harris and the doctor could die.
Let me guess. You're considering the option of shooting, but you know that Harris and the doctor could die.
Fuck, yeah. He read my mind, but that asshole X was a clean shot. If I shot quickly, I could kill him.
Now you're probably thinking I'm stupid for being exposed, and that you can kill me with a quick enough shot. If you shoot and kill me, that would be the end of the final boss. Of all of this, you'd be a hero. Do you really have such a low opinion of my intellect, Mr. Fox?
Shit. This was part of his plan. He was here on purpose. I was thinking that he might have worn a bulletproof vest.
By now, you should be thinking that I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. Shooting an armored man would be foolish, don't you think?
He read my mind once again. But even if his body was covered, his head was not. One bullet between his eyes and goodbye.
But you're not a quitter, Mr. Fox. It's only
また
logical
ま
that you
た
consider
読み
shooting me in the head.
読まれた。
A challenging yet possible shot. An Olympian trial of marksmanship, reflexes, and luck. Let me spare you the trouble. Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
Shoot me in the head at point blank range.
But, sir.
That's an order.
へえ。
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
The bullet went through his head, but the bastard was unfazed.
Return to your post, Sergeant.
相手が死んだ。向こうの味方が死んだよ。
What you're staring at in awe, Mr. Fox, is a projected image of myself.
A hologram?
Precisely, Mr. Fox. And now that it's obvious that you can't kill me, let's conclude the matter of your surrender. Or are there not enough dead bodies to convince you?
Just give me 10 seconds to think about it.
Huh?
Of course.
10秒でどっちも死ぬと思うんですけど。
Kill Harris.
ゲームオーバーだ。そうだよな。じゃあ、はい。まずは別の部屋の調べですね。ネタバレじゃないよ。なんかあれですね。多分あの部屋はまだ入らない方がいいんですね。ああ、死んだ。爆発で死んだ。地下を調べろ。まずは全部の部屋を調べよう。全部の部屋を調べよう。すると何をすればいいんかな。この C1 とい
There
う
it was. General X's private elevator.
粘土があるから。これは何を使おうかな。構成しよっか。へえ、何それ。爆薬。爆薬だ。これを使おうか。
To use the explosive, I needed something to act as a timer.
へえ、そういうこと。C1 の粘土が4回構成すれば C4 になっちゃったか。
To use the explosive, I needed something to act as a timer.
タイマーが、時間が必要か。C4 だ。C4 になったよ。こうなったら。時計が構成する。 ちじゃなかったって。これかな。よし。これならどうかな。するとどうすればいいのかな。写真じゃない。違うな。あっちに行ったら、まあ、一旦入りますか。
Mr. Fox, you have finally arrived.
General X?
The same. Are you searching for a key, Mr. Fox? Perhaps one for a helicopter? You won't find it here, Mr. Fox. I'm afraid that your contact has betrayed you. Don't blame him. He's been the victim of my counterintelligence.
Right there, in front of me, was General X, the puppet master of Operation Jericho. Not only was he a merciless, psychopathic asshole, he was so smart that he could predict my every move. For starters, he tricked me and Robert into searching for this room.
You had us waiting longer than expected, Mr. Fox.
If you drew some arrows in the labyrinth, I would have come sooner.
そうだよな。
That would remove a certain charm, don't you think? By the way, I brought some company.
Colonel! Doctor!
I see you're already acquainted. I'll get to the point, Mr. Fox. Surrender. Otherwise, we'll start executing our guests.
There were too many people. If I opened fire, Harris and the doctor could die.
Let me guess. You're considering the option
頭の考え全部相手に読み
Yeah. He read my
Eta.
mind, but that asshole X was a clean shot. If I shot quickly, I could kill him.
Now you're probably thinking I'm stupid for being so exposed, and that you can kill me with a quick enough shot. If you shoot and kill me, that would be the end of the final boss. Of all of this, you'd be a hero. Do you really have such a low opinion of my intellect, Mr. Fox?
Shit. This was part of his plan. He was here on purpose. I was thinking that he might have worn a bulletproof vest.
By now, you should be thinking that I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. Shooting an armored man would be foolish, don't you think?
Fuck. He read my mind once again. But even if his body was covered, his head was not. One bullet between his eyes and goodbye.
But you're not a quitter, Mr. Fox. It's only logical that you'd consider shooting me in the head. I will admit, a challenging yet possible shot. An Olympian trial of marksmanship, reflexes, and luck. Let me spare you the trouble. Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shoot me in the head at point blank range.
But, sir.
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 死んだ。
The bullet went through his head, but the bastard was unfazed.
あいつの仲間が死んだ。
Yes, sir.
What you're staring at in awe, Mr. Fox, is a projected image of myself.
A hologram.
Precisely, Mr. Fox. And now that it's obvious that you can't kill me, let's conclude the matter of your surrender. Or are there not enough dead bodies?
そうですよね。
Just give me 10 seconds to think about it.
Of course.
また違うですね。10 seconds 皮肉管理。危ないと言うかな。へえ。全然違う選択ですね。危ない。
Have you already made up your mind, Mr. Fox?
Yes, I've decided that. Watch out! Behind you!
Did you seriously think that I'd fall for such an old trick?
For the record, I warned you.
よかった。あ、ドクタ
fine. What happened?
An explosion. The guard behind you received the brunt of it. Colonel!
Colonel! Colonel, 大丈夫か
Looks like he just blacked out.
We have to leave before reinforcements arrive. I'm taking Harris with me.
It's best not to move him. We don't know if he has any fractures or internal wounds.
I'll take the risk. He can't stay here.
2階です。ドクター、行こうか。
Doctor, let's go.
I'm not coming, Fox.
Why not?
There are injured that require my attention, and I don't want to leave my father alone.
What? They were going to kill you.
No, they weren't. It was just a trick to catch you. And if I leave, my father won't work and they'll kill him. Go away.
I'll come back for you with the cavalry. You have my word. I left that room carrying the colonel.
Wait, you're saying that you managed to rescue Colonel Harris?
That's correct.
Well, Mr. Fox, let's see what you invent to remove him from this story.
Lieutenant, we found a corpse in the remains of the helicopter.
What? Who is he?
We don't know, Lieutenant. It was totally carbonized by the fire.
Take him to the lab. I want a forensic analysis done yesterday. Do you understand me, Wachowski?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fuck. We killed Colonel Harris. May God forgive us.
No, he's not Harris. The colonel died a month ago in an ambush. These are his personal belongings, his dog tag, his watch. Don't you remember, Sergeant? We found them on his corpse. That man has never seen the colonel. He's just trying to confuse us with his lies. Fuck's sake, he has absolutely no evidence for what he's saying.
I have this.
But what?
What?
If I'm not mistaken, it's a graduation ring for the 48th Commission of Officer
指輪で
Candidate
す
School.
ね。
Colonel Harris graduated in the 48th Commission of Officer Candidate School.
Sergeant, you don't believe him, do you?
With all due respect, sir, I only said that Colonel Harris graduated in the 48th Commission of Officer Candidate School.
He's trying to fool us, Sergeant. I remind you that there are more rings like this one.
Yes, but not with the same smell.
It reeks of shit.
Sir, permission to smell the ring? Fuck. It smells just like Colonel Harris's anus.
What? How the hell do you know what the colonel's anus smells like?
I'm not authorized to reveal that information, sir.
Fuck. This is getting
なん
out of
でわ
hand.
かるやん。
Mr. Fox, continue your story. Let's see if we can finish this once and for all.
きったな。はあ、びっくりした。びっくりしたよ。ここで置いて、いや、大丈夫か。よし。よし。ああ一回待とうかな。よし。よし、一回待とうで。ここで置いて。戻れないですね。はい。へー。よし、行こうか。バカー。 よし。よし。はあ。ゆっくりして。ゆっくりしたいとダメですね、それ。人が多いな。ゆっくりしていこうか。そうすれば大丈夫です。ハンカチにしようか。へえ。人が多い。人が多いよ。一個一個解決しないとダメですね。よしよしよし、ゆっくりして。よしよしよし、ゆっくりして。ゆっくりすればいいんですね。あっち行かないやん。コイン。そうだ、コインだ。でもあっちにやったらすぐバレるんですね。行かないか。人が多い。人が多いやん。人が多いやん。人が多いっす。よいしょ。よいしょ。おいおいおいおい。びっくりした。びっくりしたよ。部屋で置いてて。バレないように一歩一歩進んで。びっくりした。びっくりした。ドキドキワクワク。ワクワクじゃない。ドキドキだ。入ります。よし。りょうとさん、はい、いらっしゃいです。 本日はアンメットというゲームをやります。よし、解決。全部解決ですね。よし。工場運びます。行きます。緊張ですな。よし。よし。
I went up in the private elevator of...
Lieutenant, they found a bullet in the carbonized corpse head.
A bullet?
So it wasn't us after all.
Ha.
Colonel Harris was murdered.
Hey, friend, don't look at me. I haven't killed anyone.
I'm not your friend.
For fuck's sake, shut up. Wachowski, send the bullet to Science Officer Hollister for analysis. And tell him to collate it with the gun Mr. Fox had on him. Maybe we'll have a surprise. I want the results of that 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes すぐ
Yes, sir.
すぐ持ってきて。へえ。あ、WC だ。トイレだ。セーフポイントだ。セーフポイントだ。あ。よし。これで OK だ。大丈夫だ。もうセーブしました。なんかありますかな。
Wow! That asshole General X had some cool music equipment. Multi-band equalizer, auto-amplified subwoofer, and... No way. Double-deck cassette player. Fuck, you could record directly from one cassette to another.
Double cassette tape. 嘘。嘘。
Fuck. I found out that bastard kept a fully stocked armory behind his office.
はあ、ものすごいものですね、こっち。グレネードか。ものいっぱいですね。へえ、いいものです。へえ。よし。これで OK かな。いきます。
I finally reached the last floor.
Lieutenant, we already have the ballistics results.
And?
You are right, sir. Ballistics established that the bullet was fired from Mr. Fox's gun.
You killed Colonel Harris, you bastard.
Sergeant, behave.
Sir, permission to execute that assassin.
Permission denied. First off, we can't confirm the identity of the victim until we have the forensics report.
そうだよ、そうだ
Second,
よ。
according to policy, Mr. Fox has the right to finish his story. Mr. Fox, continue. And you better not contradict the evidence we're collecting.
よしよしよし。行こう。
Mr. Fox, leaving so soon? And without a farewell. That's not very neighborly of you. And what's that on your shoulder? That's personal property, Mr. Fox. Haven't your parents taught you never to steal?
General X stood in my way, assuming it was really him and not another hologram.
Are you asking yourself if I'm another hologram?
Well, yeah.
No, not this time. It is I, in the flesh.
Good. Then I'll...
Put a bullet in my head?
You read my mind.
Please tell me, Mr. Fox, how does one shoot that which they cannot see?
What?
Oh.
Do you like my new device, Mr. Fox? Optical electronic hollow camouflage, the latest in nanotechnology. Obviously, if you start firing randomly, there's still a chance I may be hit. I believe dumb luck is a concept you're fond of? So if you don't mind, I invite you to expend some ammunition with some friends.
へー。ちょっと待って、ドローンがいや銃をいって死ぬ。リロード。死ぬよ。死んだ。I can't say English as well as Japanese, Chinese too. 頑張れ。しょうがないですけど。ここか。誓った。
Mr. Fox.
誓った。ちょっとこれを用意して、これと銃を。よし。よし。よし。すると視線コード違う、なんだっけ、闇銃弾誓った。よし。リロ回復。
Do you have many bullets left, Fox? I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades, though. Let's find out.
グレネード。強っ。寝なかバイバイ。寝なきゃ。じゃあまたやります。いきます。よし。よし。リロよし。よし。
Do you have many bullets left, Fox? I imagine not. I suspect you've
よ
stashed
し
some
よしよし、
grenades.
いきます。
Let's find
頑張ります。す るとご案内を用意して、へえ、あれどうすればいいの？あれどうすればいいのかな？無デッキ？行こうか。頑張りますね。よし。よし。よし。よっしゃ。よっしゃ。よし。よし。
Do you have many bullets left, Fox? I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades, though. Let's find out.
これね。あー。難しい。難しいな。無敵じゃ無理か。へえ、難しい。いや、大丈夫です。よし。リロード。よし。よし。よし。あー。よし。
Do you have many bullets left? I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades, though. Let's find out.
まず回復するとご案内よ。そういうことですね。難しいな。選択、こっち選択。よし。
Mr. Fox.
ファイト。よし。よし。リロード。よし。よっしゃ。よし。やばやば。
Do you have many?
そしてこれね。ああ 難しいな。
Mr. Fox.
よし。リロード。リロード。今回は減った。打ってるのは減った。
Do you have many bullets left, Fox? I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades.
頑張るか。
Let's find out.
これね。難しいよ。中央、そしてセーブ。一人で行こうか。
Mr. Fox.
よし、集中しろ。よしよしよし。
Many bullets left, Fox. I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades, though. Let's find out.
これね。よし。よし。よし。よし。気をつけて。ああ。よし。ああ。ロケの方がいいか。よし。
Well, you should be low on ammo by now, which means it's time to comfortably finish you. By the way, I'm sure you may have noticed by now, while you were distracted with my friends, I took the liberty to follow you around and recover some of my stolen property.
ああ。へえ。どっちに。へえ。え、どこに。あ、いや、どこ。わかんないやん。 どうやって？へえ、どうすれ？消火器。どうやって？ハンカチじゃなくてコイン。ダメか？ダメか？ああ、死んだ。ああ、死んだ。どうすればいいの？どうやって見えるかな？へえ、サングラス。違う。どうすればいいのかな？全部集まったんですね。はあ、わかんない。
Mr. Fox.
わかんない。わかんないやん。
I suspect you've stashed some.
どうすればいいのかな？難しいな。すごく難しいです。何があるかな。ボス戦のイージーだよ。のイージーだよ。だよ。
Do you have many bullets left?
ロケット。はあ。
on ammo by now, which means it's time to comfortably finish you. By the way, I'm sure you may have noticed by now, while you were distracted with my friends, I took the liberty to follow you around and recover some of my stolen property.
すると違うな。はあ。よしよしよし。はあはあはあ。死ぬぞー。死んだよー。はあ、どうすればいいのかな。これね、もうあんまりですし。はあ。違った。こっちを使って鋭ロケットをするとこっちとはいスキップ誓ったあそこじゃなかったよしあミスバカあー
To injure me, Mr. Fox. Sincerely, this was beyond my expectations. Luckily, you brought my first aid kits. Hope you don't mind that you're missing one.
So, you've been stealing my stuff.
Your stuff. Everything you've acquired is from my base, Mr. Fox. And as the proverb states, one who steals from a thief will receive 100 years of pardon.
That bastard had been stealing from me while I was busy destroying his machines. And I'm sure he was going to steal more stuff as he needed it.
はあ。あー、全回復。 あ、違った。
You've run out of first aid kits, Mr. Fox. Unfortunately, you'll be unable to heal yourself anymore.
Fortunately, it also means that you've run out of them.
Which adds to the thrill. Let the best man win.
はあ。お互いもヒールが。
What the fuck? You bastard!
Mr. Fox, first you complain because I remove your belongings, and now you complain again when I return them?
What?
Cheer up. I simply gave back your rusty wire. Although, maybe I've been a little brusque. You can find it between your ribs. By the way, Mr. Fox, let's see if you can kill me before bleeding to death.
ああ、
Good luck.
強い。ああ、ミス。ああ。あは若菜死ぬやん。はあ、手段がないよ。もう公園に行かないよ。どうする？それじゃあ。ダメです。ああ、死んだ。死んだ。すっごく難しい。強っ。難しい。はあ。
Mr. Fox.
そうですね。 緊急バッグか。
You managed to injure me, Mr. Fox. Sincerely, this was beyond my expectations. Luckily, you brought my first aid kits. Hope you don't mind that you're missing one.
So, you've been stealing my stuff.
いや、回復嫌だ。最悪やん。よし、大丈夫だ。くそー。よし、リロードして電磁ボム、電磁グレード。
You've run out of first aid kits.
いいよ、かかってこいさ。よし、よし、あ、リロード。最後の1個だ。あー、最後の1個なのにさ、いけないやん。なんでこった。どうすればいいのこれ。勝てなかったよ、そのままちゃん。写真じゃないぞ。勝てなかったよ。勝てないよ。死ぬぞ。死んだ方がいいかな。死んだ方がいいですね。はあ、あれか。最後まで全部回復自分で使うの方がいいんです。そうすると回復が盗まれてはできないんですね。1個残えねえよ。よし、1個。よし、全部使って。よし。 よし。あはあ。よし。よし。リロード。最後の一発くらいですね。よし。
I have underestimated you, Mr. Fox.
Boss
よかった。
What are you waiting for? Finish me.
Time without paying for your crimes? No way. I'll take you to a trial so they condemn you and put you in a cell to rot for the rest of your life.
I see. Tell me, Mr. Fox, how are you going to take me if you can't move?
What?
You're so predictable. I knew you wouldn't kill me or let me die. Just like all of my other subordinates, they consistently led you directly into my trap, Mr. Fox. Honestly, I hope you were going to surprise me again, like that little spark in the basement. But once more, the pen is mightier than the sword. By the way, thanks for volunteering to test my new paralyzer. The discharge it releases shuts down the whole peripheral nervous system.
やべえ。
You should have killed me when you had the chance. See you never, Mr. Fox.
You never, General.
よかった。
Are you all right, son? Don't worry. The effects on the paralysis will wear off soon. But it's not prudent to stay here. Come on, stand up, Fox. I'll help you walk.
そう、行け。行こう。脱出だ。帰ろう。ステージコンピート。
Colonel Harris and I went to the helicopter. A few minutes later, when I regained my motor skills, we took off.
Lieutenant, we have the forensic report of the carbonized corpse.
Hand it to the sergeant. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we can finally prove that Mr. Fox has been lying. Sergeant, what does the report say?
And the physiological study confirms that the corpse with identification C4423 measures 3 inches taller than Colonel Alan Harris, disproving his identity. What? Then he's not the colonel.
Of course not. I told you, Sergeant. Care to explain this, Mr. Fox? Are you going to tell us that he was tortured on a rack until it stretched him 3 inches?
That would be ridiculous. He's not Colonel Harris. I never said he was.
You what? You just told us that you both flew away in that helicopter.
I told you we escaped together, but never said that corpse was Colonel Harris.
そうだよ、そうだよ。
In fact, I have no idea who it is. Are you sure you found it in the helicopter? Did you plan it yourselves to incriminate me? Like some dirty cops?
How dare you! Enough games, Mr. Fox, enough. We'll find out who you are and then we'll execute you. What now?
What the hell is happening in here?
Colonel in the room, salute.
スルー。
At ease.
Colonel Harris? You're
Colonel!
alive. Sir, we thought you passed away.
As you can see, Lieutenant, I'm alive and kicking. Why is this man handcuffed?
We were interrogating him. He's a spy that we captured, sir.
A spy? Are you pulling my leg? He's a civilian who was imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. He's also the man that not only saved my life and freed me from the ex-army base, but also he found classified information about Operation Jericho that will be essential in stopping the ex-army. For goodness sakes, that man's a fucking hero. Release him immediately.
Yes, sir.
Did you tell them your heroic feat, Fox?
I was at when we entered the helicopter. But it looks like they found a corpse in the helicopter. But fuck, I don't know who he is. They say he has a bullet in his head, and it came from my gun. But I haven't killed anyone.
That corpse was General X. I killed him with your gun myself. Don't you remember?
そうですよ。
See you never, General X. Later, while you were regaining your senses inside the helicopter, I retrieved General X's corpse and dragged it to the helicopter's aft. That bastard was heavy. In the air, you know what happened.
Hurry up, Fox. They're following us.
Don't rush me, Colonel. I'm getting used to the controls. This piece of junk has levers and buttons.
操作方わかんないで。
I think we'll be able to reach Allied territory before they catch up.
Then I'll call the cavalry. Charlie, Alpha, 54438, do you copy? Damn it, this radio isn't working. Piece of shit.
Don't worry, Colonel. As soon as we reach Allied territory, they'll stop pursuing us.
Don't worry. Son, with no radio, when this fully armed piece of Soviet junk pings their radar, the first thing they're gonna do when we don't answer is take us down.
Fuck. So we'll be shot at if we keep going, or we'll be shot at when we turn around?
どっちも歌うや。
We'll abandon the
歌っ
helicopter
ちゃ
as
う
soon as we
や。
cross the border. I'm gonna search for the parachutes.
But jumping would still be risky in this jungle terrain.
You have them, Colonel? We're nearly there.
There's only one, Fox. You jump and deliver the documents to the Allies.
Are you insane, Colonel? They won't believe me. And you don't know how to pilot this junk.
I'm dead to them anyway. You're young. You have your life ahead of you, son. Take this ring. Show it to them. They'll believe you.
全然信じられないな。
Well, that's because those asshole bastards were going to snatch it as they put their hands on me. So I hid it in the only safe place I had left. My ass. Come on, son, put on the parachute.
Colonel, you need to jump and tell them everything yourself.
すげえ汚い。
We argued about who had to jump, and I had to admit that Mr. Fox had one convincing argument.
Fox, what are you waiting for? Hurry up, son. We're running out of time. For heaven's sake.
説得。説
The
得
next
終わ
thing
り
I。remember was waking up, hanging from the parachute tangled to a tree. The owner of a farm who spotted me arrived a few minutes later. After tending to my wounds and offering me food, he was so kind as to bring me here to the base.
The lieutenant and the sergeant were shocked and immediately apologized. A few days later, the Army decorated me with 2 medals.
Jesse Fox, for rescuing an MIA military colonel and recovering
よかったな
intelligence on Operation Jericho. I, Colonel Alan Harris of the 5th Battalion, award you a Purple Cross of Civilian Courage.
That medal really exists?
It didn't. They had to invent it, as they had nothing that they could provide for a
な
civilian.
んもないじゃん。
You're also awarded the Gandhi Medal.
バカ、おバカ級。
National idiots?
National
I
idiot.
received it because I didn't kill any enemies at all during the escape. As you know, militaries don't get why killing is wrong.
Well, at least we agree on that.
So, thanks to the documents I found, the Allies could find and sink every related submarine. The military base, docks, and Omega building were the target of a large operation. Everyone was arrested. Robert the paparazzi published the story and won a
よかっ
Pulitzer
た。
Prize. The two doctors and their two fathers dedicated themselves to finding a cure for cancer
よかった。
using nanonuclear weapons.
ドク
Wasn't
タ
it one
ー。
doctor?
That's what they wanted us to believe. The captain of that boat retired with my $50 million,
ごめん。
but he died of gonorrhea the week after.
Seriously?
Nah, but he would have deserved it. Do you remember Private Mike, the one I found hammered and whose leave I obtained? Well, he could finally visit his daughter for her birthday.
Hello?
よかったマイク。
And I went back to my old life as a smuggler. The end.
Wow. Jesse, that's the most incredible story ever told. My god, you have an amazing imagination. You should be a video game writer.
You don't believe me?
Not a word.
Thank you very much, Miss Incredulous. Hey, who are those guys?
Must be an improvised patrol. Don't say a word if they don't ask you anything.
Oh.
Good morning. May I see your passports, please?
Good morning. Here you are.
Very well. Let's see. Fuck. You're Jesse Fox.
Yeah.
あ
that's me.
そうだよ。
Holy Jesus. I can't believe it.
Hey, Jimmy. Who is that guy?
Fuck, Mike. He's Fox. The one who rescued Colonel Alan Harris and prevented the nuclear attacks.
本当だよ。
I really admire you, Mr. Fox. You're a fucking hero.
Thanks, soldier.
Here are your passports. Go, drive carefully.
すべては本物だよ。
Are you okay? You've been very quiet.
Stop the car.
本当だよ。
What's up?
Then it's true. It's all true.
Now do you believe me?
Kiss me.
What?
Kiss me now.
ああ、よかったマイク。自分の娘とお祝いできるってよかったな。よかったなマイク。And はあ。少女審問官。あははは。よかった。楽しかったですね。
Hey, Jimmy. Who the fuck is this Colonel Alan Harris?
I don't know.
は
Yesterday I met that guy in a bar. He was nice. I told him that I was going to slog as a guard here today. And he said if I pretended he rescued the colonel and prevented nuclear attacks when he drove by, that he'd give me $100. $100 for saying 4 sentences. Can you believe it? Good morning. May I see your
あ
passport?
あ
Good morning. Here you are.
嘘やん。
It's been the easiest $100 ever.
Fuck. People make up stupid shit just to score.
Yeah, dude.
全部嘘やん。全部嘘？え？そういうこと？ああ、嘘やん。面白いな。いやー、よかった。本日でこのゲーム終われる。よかったな。ああ、面白かった。このゲーム。 アクションゲームはね、ちょっと苦手ですけど、何回目死んだんですけど、面白いんですね、ストーリー。しばらくニューゲームはしません。しばらくはニューゲームしません。今月はね、メインは未完成のゲームを。スケジュールはもう出たよ。見てなかった？私のせいじゃないぞ。よし。じゃあ、本日ここまでにしようか。せっかくの日曜日ですからさ、みんなゆっくり休んで休憩しよう。じゃあ、今週はここまでにします。来てくれてありがとうございました。それじゃあ、また来週でお会いしましょう。集まりです。バイバイ。